What's up, everybody? Welcome to Fourth and One. I'm the one and only Ray. We got Nav in the house. We got Robbie in the house. We got Slick Nick in the house, baby. Let's go. Fourth and One podcast. Let's get it going. Hit it up, Rob. Let's hit it with those questions. Let's
Bring
go.
the heat. Bring the heat.
That's the energy. Moy's not going to live up to that one.
No, there's no way. We're missing your boy Moy, but we're representing the Las Vegas Raiders. We got your boy Nav on the corner right over there. How you doing, Nav?
Doing good. How you guys doing?
Back to the pod, man. We missed you over here.
Thank you. I miss you guys too.
Perfect. We're gonna kick it off hot. Contender versus Pretender. I'm gonna name a team. You guys have to tell me, are they contenders or are they pretenders? Contender is justified by, do you think they'll make the playoffs, and do you think they can make a playoff run in the playoffs? And we're going to start it off with Tua and them boys. Are the Miami Dolphins, Raymond, contender or pretender?
All right, let me see here. I think contenders are pretenders, man. I'm gonna go with contenders. Yep. I believe they're contenders, and I hope and pray with everything I have that the Baltimore Ravens verse them in the first round of the playoffs. I really hope that's the team that I want to verse in the playoffs, rather than. And I hate the Steelers with all my life. I don't give a damn. I hope the Ravens, I hope the football gods are listening. If you're out there, football gods, please give us that game. I want that game again. That's the one game that I want to see. But yeah, I think they are contenders. I think they do make the playoffs, but I think I think they make it and they go home.
Just the fourth quarter? Is that how we're gonna do it? Legit, like just at the end of the thing, just fourth quarter, 12 minutes. Let's go. Let's do it.
All right, Nav. Miami Dolphins, are they contenders or are they pretenders over there?
100%. As long as how they're playing, they're 100% contenders.
Got you. Plain and simple. I love it. What do you think, Slick Nick? Contenders. Or pretenders? Of course you're going to say that, man. That's your second team.
It's a weak division, so it's fine.
One of the best divisions minus the Jets. Miami Dolphins, to me, yeah, man, they're contenders, man. They're playing lights out. They got such fast guys. They even got fast running backs, man. They got Chase Edmonds and Raheem Mostert. I mean, Mike Gesicki's a really fast tight end. Tua can run the ball, man. They're giving defenses some nightmares right now, as the Baltimore Ravens saw. They're giving the defense some real nightmares right now. Yeah. Let's move it on. Nav, I'll let you go first on this one. Okay. Are the comeback from behind 20-point Cardinals pretenders or are they contenders?
I think they're contenders. I really think they're contenders. I think they're not 100% right now, but when they are 100%, I think they're contenders.
Contenders?
Yeah.
Let's hear it, Nick. Tell me why they're pretenders.
Because a new Call of Duty comes out at the end of this year, so they're done. No, I don't. I think they're pretenders. I've always thought Cliff Kingsbury is the worst coach in this division. They have some great team. There's some great players, and they make some splashes, but they just seem to always crumble. Maybe they'll pull it together. Again, the division's pretty weak. I think Rams are having their struggles. I think the Niners are the best of the division. I'm a little biased, but yeah, I think we've seen some struggles from what the Rams are doing, and we've seen Seahawks are not the answer. So yeah, I'm going to say pretenders.
This is the first time, Nick. I don't think that you're being biased because I think the Niners are the best in that division right now too. I'm going to call the Cardinals pretenders as well. Just like you said, the Call of Duty comes out in November. We don't know how it's going to be after that. But, you kept saying on this pod, Cliff Kingsbury's a fraud. He's a fraud. He's not good. And, man, I'm starting to see it finally, man. You think you finally showed me the light, man? Because I'm starting to not believe in the Cardinals anymore, and I think they're going to be pretenders, man. I don't think they're going to make those playoffs either. What do you think, Ray?
Yeah, I 100% agree with everything that literally everybody here just said. They're definitely pretenders, 1,000%.
Got you. No, Nav has them as contenders.
Nav has contenders.
Oh, Nav has them. Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah. No. We'll yeah, they're pretenders, man. I think they're playing. They're not playing good ball. They're not playing good ball. They got to make miracles, just how they did last time to win. So
Got you. All right, we're gonna move it on to the team that I picked to win the NFC North, the Minnesota Vikings. Are they contenders or pretenders? What do you think? Let's start it off with. Let's go you again, Nav.
I think they're pretenders. I don't think they're legit. This past game just showed it off. Kirk Cousins. If you lock down his number one receiver, Justin Jefferson, he can't do nothing. He can't move the ball. He tried it with Dalvin and the other running back, Madison. It didn't work out. He threw Thielen, but he was always off. Like, he was never on target. I think they're pretenders, man.
Well, before I move it on to Ray and Nick, I'm going to call them still contenders, man. I still believe in them. That was primetime Kirk Cousins. We all know primetime Kirk Cousins doesn't win. I'm still going to call them contenders as of right now. I still think they're going to take the NFC North. And we'll see. What do you think, Ray? Minnesota Vikings, contender or pretender?
I'm going to go with contender.
Yes, let me hear it.
But I gotta look at their schedule, because just like Robbie said, how many primetime games are these guys gonna have? Because all those primetime games, I'm telling you, I might go to the bank and I might pull out a huge ass loan and put it on the opposing team. Because Kirk Cousins, every single primetime game that he has, it's an epic failure. So if they don't have any more primetime games after this, I think they make the playoffs. And I think they lose in the playoffs the first round. It's going to be a primetime game. So I think, but I know, Rob, I think you're saying that they're going to win the North, the NFC North. But I think it's Green Bay. I think Green Bay is going to win that. I bet you $5 they're going to flex the game to a Sunday night football game between Aaron Rodgers and Kirk Cousins. And Kirk Cousins is going to lose that football game. But yeah, I think they're contenders. But I think they go out the first round of the playoffs.
Let's hear it, Slick Nick. Minnesota Vikings.
I know, yeah, to your point, I know a few people who have made a lot of money betting against Kirk Cousins for every primetime game. Sometimes you lose, but majority of the time you win. And this was one of those times where I think I even called it because you were going to pick Vikings. I said, it's prime time, and you're like, okay, I'll go the other team. Maybe you stuck with it.
I switched it right there.
I told you, like, you're going to see Justin Jefferson throwing up his hands. Like, even just Jefferson, he made a bad play on the ball, and it was his fault. But still, he was frustrated at that point. So, once they start to get pressure on Kirk, once you shut down the run game, like you said, you saw him just getting frustrated and trying to force things, and then it just kind of all deteriorates. So I have them as pretenders.
Love it. I got
Darius Slay deserves a lot of credit guarding Justin Jefferson. He deserves a lot of credit in that game. That's a really hard
game. The Lions deserve a lot of credit for trading him.
Big play Slay. I love it.
Matt Patricia on that.
Yeah.
I got no shade to the Matt Patricia right now. He's our defensive coordinator. That's really an offensive coordinator. All right, let's go. Patriots, New England Patriots. They got 1-1. Defense looks legit. Offense looks not so legit. Contenders or pretenders? Let's go, Nick.
I don't know. I feel like Bill's gonna pull off some kind of magic, but at the same time, I feel like at the same time, like he's kind of like, I don't know. I went pretenders. I don't trust Mac Jones still.
About it, at least.
I think I trust Bill, but I don't know. I think we're past it. The defense is good. I think the offense just doesn't know what it even is. And I don't know if it has enough time for it to figure out this season. Mm-hmm. I saw some stat that they're like paying tight ends like 4 times higher than any other, something like that, like 2 or 3 times higher than any other team's payroll for tight ends. And they've used them like fun. There's like, they have like 5 catches. So there's just something going on. But yeah, we'll have to see, but for now they're pretenders.
We're trying to get too cute, and we're trying to piggyback off the Niners and the Rams playbook, and we're trying to run that West Coast zone run scheme, and it's just not working for us, man. We need to throw that playbook out the window, man. That's not who the Patriots are. That's not who they're built to be. And I believe at some point we will throw that playbook out the window and go back to who we really were. And as of right now, I got the Patriots sneaking in at that 7th spot in the playoffs. So I'm going to call them contenders. Let's hear it from you, Ray. What do you think? The Patriots, New England Patriots, beat your division rivals for you. You're welcome, by the way.
Thank
New
you.
England Patriots.
Sorry, we
Contender,
couldn't do the
contender.
same. Sorry, we couldn't do the same, Rob.
It's okay. Next time. Take down the Bills for us. It's okay.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I gotta say they're contenders. It's so hard to count out the Patriots because it's kind of like the Tom Brady like saga kind of thing. Like, I went against him last week. I didn't think that he was going to beat the Saints or anything, but hey, they always pull it off, and it's the same thing with the Pats, man. They somehow, some way find a way in the playoffs. No matter what happens, they always find a way to win the football game. Just like last week, it was a hard game, hard fought game, but they always find a way to win somehow, some way. So I think I agree with Robbie. I think they sneak in. I think they sneak into the playoffs this year.
Before I move it on to Nav, all I see is Nick just chewing right now, but I don't even see him put food in his mouth. I just wanted to point that out. But
It's just
anyway,
gum.
oh, okay, that makes more sense. I was like, man, is he just sneaking food? Like, why can't I see? But anyways, New England Patriots, Nav, contenders or pretenders? Thank you, Ray. By the way, I appreciate that.
I gotta go. Yeah, I mean, Ravel, you were saying about the playbook. Yeah, that playbook's not working out, man. Like whatever they have to do, they gotta throw it out. And like what Ray said, they're Patriots, so whatever they gotta do, they're gonna just end up winning. But when they throw that playbook out, I think it's gonna be a little too late, and I think they're gonna be far behind because that division is already tough, and AFC is already tough. So I think they're pretenders, man. I really think I think they have a shot of sneaking in, but I don't think they can. I don't think it's gonna be possible.
AFC's loaded, man. I don't blame you for taking that. I totally understand. No hard feelings. Let's move it on to a 2-0 team. Everyone ready? Adjust your earphones. I'm not going to mess up on this.
I already know.
New York Football Giants are 2-0 with Brian Daboll and Saquon staying healthy on my fantasy team, running wild.
Worst 2-0 team in the league.
All right, let's start off with you then, Mr. Slick Nick. Giants, contenders?
Pretenders. Pretenders. They're getting. It's not. I wouldn't be surprised if they literally lose the rest of their games. So, like, I don't know what's going on with them. It's cool, but there's no way. There's just no way.
Come on, Ray. Let me hear it. New York Football Giants.
Man, I'm going to go with Pretenders, man. They're Pretenders. I honestly, look, I think in their division, it is a weak division. So I think, if they play Cooper Rush, I think they have a shot to beat them. If they play the Redskins, they got a shot to beat them for sure. But the Eagles, they don't got a chance against the Eagles. They're going to lose both games. I don't know their whole schedule. I'm sorry, I don't know the whole schedule. But if it's a tough schedule, they're versing good teams. I think you'll see better teams for take down. I mean, you can't play Baker every single week. So I think Pretenders for sure.
Come on, Nav, let me hear it.
I think Danny Dimes is legit. I think Saquon's legit. They're both on contract year. I think they're going to have a good season, but I think they're Pretenders, man.
Oh,
I think they're able to pull it off.
Man, you know what? Brian Daboll, I don't know what he did over there, but he's getting those boys to finally win some games. It's been a long time. I can't even probably remember the last time they started off 2-0. It's been quite some time. They're doing good. Danny Dimes, Saquon Barkley, Kenny Golladay in like 5 plays in the whole entire game. They really need some receiver help. They need some O-line help a little bit. They really solidified it much more. But that defense is playing really good, man. That defense is playing really good.
Who are they playing it against? Who did they beat? The Panthers and.
It's not the point that they beat the Panthers right now. Who was the other team?
They're both. The other teams are both 0-2, right? At this point.
Who was the other team?
They have
Let
to
me
be.
pull it up.
They have to be because they're 2-0.
Yeah, but no, I mean,
they beat the Tennessee Titans.
Titans are 0-2 now, and the freaking Panthers are 0-2.
I was getting to that, Nick. I was getting to that. Because
Oh
I'm
my
gonna
God.
call them Contenders also, man.
I think we can all say that after that outing right
I
now.
think
We
you
didn't even
convinced
go to that
Rap.
topic.
I think you convinced Rap with that.
No, it's not that.
I was like,
I really wanted to cheer for them. I really kept wanting to keep rooting for them, but I just don't think that. I don't think this year's their year, but I think they're going towards the right steps to become real contenders, especially in that very weak division. Honestly,
They just need to sign Lamar next year, right?
yeah, there we go, and that the whole thing will change right after that. So we're gonna move on to possibly one of the worst divisions to one of the best divisions because we need to hear from you, Nav. But I'm gonna save you for the last. So I'm gonna let you have your time to shine at the end. You got to represent that Raider Nation. Nick, what do you think? Are the Raiders contenders or are they pretenders?
This is hard because that division. So I've been saying all along that division is going to eat itself up, and there's going to be teams from them that are really good that miss, and teams like the Giants who might potentially get in, or the Patriots, because they're going to be so. They're just going to eat each other up, and there's going to split a lot of games, I think. But as I've been saying this whole time, Raiders defense doesn't do it for me, and it hasn't. It's always been a concern of mine. They can put up points, obviously. They got some good weapons. We saw them do it, but to let the Cardinals back in the game like that, again, that was my biggest concern with them, is not being able to stop those kind of those offenses, and they're going to have a long year if that's how they're going to play defense. So I'm going to say pretenders.
Pretenders, yeah, that's a good one. Let's hear it from you, Ray. Are those Raiders contenders or pretenders?
Man, I just wish our boy Moy was in this podcast right now. Oh my gosh.
Shout out to
I'm
Moy.
going to go. Look,
Maybe that's why he missed it. All that
I
trash
think
talk
that's
for his
why he
Raiders to
missed
blow
it
the
now,
lead.
man.
The
It makes
same.
sense. But I think, look, I'm calling pretenders. I'm calling pretenders here. It's something's off. Something's off with them. And I've called it. That defense, man, I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't understand. They should have dropped 40 on this team. They really should have dropped 40 points on this team. They were killing them, and they just let them back in. And I can't be a hypocrite because I can't sit here and say, oh man, they let them back in, because look what happened to the Ravens last week, right? So what does that show about my football team in a sense, right? But yeah, I'm gonna say pretenders, man. It's just that division's really tough. And it sucks to be 0-2 in a hard division like that. And plus, I don't know the Raiders' rest of the schedule, but I'm sure it's not easy. It's any given Sunday, literally. So maybe
You don't
Josh.
need to know their schedule. They still got to play Bills, Chiefs, and Chargers twice a year. So
Yeah. So maybe Josh
Not
McDaniels.
Chiefs,
Not the Bills, but
not
the
Bills. Broncos.
Broncos. Yeah.
You might,
which you can take.
So Josh McDaniels, man, he's got his plate full for sure. So I think this next game, I don't know who they play next. I believe it's the Tennessee Titans.
Yeah.
So, and they're at Tennessee. They're going to go to Nashville. If they lose in Tennessee, man, I think you can kind of put Josh McDaniel. At the end of the season, he might be on a hot seat. He might be on a hot seat because that's not looking good. He came in here to change this franchise, and honestly, I was on the hype train that he would change the franchise. And from an offensive standpoint, it looked really good. They looked really good. I'm not gonna lie, they look good, but they got to do something on that defense, man. They got to do something. That GM's got to make some trades. They got to do something.
Like I said, Nav. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm just going to add to one of the things that is hard too, and it gets kind of left out. Teams like the Raiders, the Chargers, even the Rams, like they don't necessarily have home games. Sometimes they have home games, but a lot of times they're basically playing to other teams' fans because of where they're at. So it's like an uphill battle on top of it when someone comes in and your team's in a silent count at home.
Yeah, absolutely. Las Vegas is a very big tourist. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
And I'm sorry, I just want to point it out. I know I said the Tennessee Titans are the next game, but I just want to list the next 3 games before their bye week. So they got at Tennessee, then they're going to go, they're home against Denver. So Russ is going to go into Las Vegas. And then before their bye week, they're at Kansas City.
Oh.
It's tough, man. That's a tough schedule, but I think they get the ball rolling. You got to get it rolling in Nashville. You got to get the ball rolling in Nashville.
We're also playing Niners and Patriots this year too.
Well,
Wow,
that
those
just
are
said
fun games.
that just said it all for me, man. Fire Mike, Josh McDaniels, man. Let him come back.
Let him come back.
We need an actual offensive coordinator, not a defensive coordinator, not a special teams coordinator acting as an offensive coordinator. But you know what? All jokes aside, I'm gonna call the Las Vegas Raiders. Man, dude, I really try to root for the Raiders to be better. I really want to, man, but it's like, dude, get it together, man. Like, you haven't won the division in 19 years, bro. Like, how do you not win that division in 19 years? Like, it's insane. Like, but that defense scares me, man. They traded. I think they traded Trayvon Mullen.
To the Cardinals.
Yeah, one of your cornerbacks went on IR, right? Remind me. We're missing one more corner. Casey Hayward left to the Falcons.
No, no one went on IR.
Amik Robertson or something like that, right?
He's the one who got the interception. No, he was there.
Oh, okay.
Jonathan Abrams? Is he there still?
Who? Jonathan Abrams? He's safety, but he's there.
You know, I've never been a fan of Jonathan Abram, but he's playing much better this season, so I will give him credit where credit's due.
Yeah.
But as of right now, man, just because of that defense alone, I'm gonna call them pretenders right now. I think Josh McDaniels, I love that guy to death. I want him to take over when Billy's gone still, and I still hope that's gonna happen. But as of right now, I think they can get it back on track, but I'm gonna call the Las Vegas Raiders pretenders.
Ah, damn. All right.
Here we go, Nav.
It's also they got it. The thing too with it is it's not they got to get into the playoffs, so you have to keep. So we're just keeping in the context of all the uphill battle they have.
And with how stacked the AFC is, that's what makes it tougher. If they were in the NFC, I might have called them contenders, to be honest with you. But as of right now, because being in the AFC, being in that division, I still call them.
Look, we have to give Nav like a hype ups. Like even though we're all saying his team sucks, we're like, this is why, man. We're trying to help you feel better. That's not a good sign.
Let me remind you, this is being recorded.
Honestly, that game, going from that game, it just shows that what you guys were actually saying, the defense wasn't the problem. The offense was the problem. On our second half, offense scored 3 points. That's it. That's all they scored. They got chances to get the ball back. You can't just have your defense play the whole half. You can't have your defense playing the whole half because they're gonna get tired, obviously. And what are they gonna do? Like you just have to have you have to split it up half and half to offense. The offense never got it going second half. It was terrible, man. It was terrible to watch. The second half, they went 3 downs twice. That's it. And then the defense was back on the field. I mean, at that point, dude, the defense has to be tired, especially running after freaking little baby Kyler Murray. Yeah, defense definitely is not like the only. That's not the main problem, but it is a little bit of a problem. Our interior D line is not that great. But our offense is Josh McDaniels with our offense calls. I don't know, something's not clicking. That playbook, just like the Pats, something on that playbook is not working out. And then our division, I mean AFC alone by itself, and then our division, the toughest division in the league right now. But I think Raiders are contenders. They are contenders. They are. Time to rev.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were gonna say pretenders for a second. I was like, damn, is it coming?
No, they are contenders. They are contenders. Josh McDaniels just gotta. I don't know. He just gotta change that playbook. Like you don't go for a short run pass on 3 to 15. That third down, 15 yards. Like we're gonna do a 5 or 3 yard throw. Like that does not. No, that's not something that you're supposed to do. Yeah, I think we're contenders. I just think we gotta get it going, man. Really gotta get it going.
All right, real quick. I'm gonna put Nav on the spotlight. Give me 1 sec, you guys. You guys ready for this? Nav, I'm gonna go down the Raiders list. You're gonna tell me, are they gonna win or lose? Raymond, can you keep track for us?
Yeah. So right now they're 0-2 at the moment.
They're 0-2. Let me pull it up because I want to hear this. We got a lot of Raider followers, man. We're gonna have to hear it. You ready for it?
So what is the rest of the division right now, though? You have Chiefs 2-0. You
Got the
have
Chargers 1-1,
1-1, Denver 1-1, and Raiders 0-2.
Raiders 0-2. Yeah.
Yep.
You ready?
Yeah.
Brandon, keep track for me. They're 0-2 starting off.
Yep, got
Raiders
it.
versus Titans, win or loss?
Win.
Raiders versus Broncos, win or loss?
Win.
Raiders versus Chiefs, win or loss?
Win. They're playing at home. Or they're playing away. Win.
They're playing at
They're
the
playing at
Chiefs-
Kansas City.
Yeah.
playing
Yeah, they're
at
playing away. If they're playing away, yeah, win.
You think the Raiders are going to beat Kansas City?
At home.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Obviously Raiders and Texans.
Oh, win. Yeah.
Yeah. Raiders and Saints.
Win.
Bro, they're on a five-streak
Five
win.
on a
man.
five-game
That's what
win.
they're killing it.
Yeah.
They
All right.
were just
I
faking it the
non-biased,
last two
I love
games.
how
non-biased.
everyone sleeps on us. I just love that. We'll just have to prove it. We just have to prove everyone wrong.
The last
Keep
two
going.
games proved it otherwise, but let's keep going.
All right, let's do
Raiders
it.
and Jaguars, I'll give you that. Raiders and Colts, I'll give you that. You don't even have to speak on that. Raiders going to Denver in Mile High.
I think we might lose that one. Just 'cause
Okay.
I think Russ might.
After a 7 or 8 game win streak, what am I at?
We're at 8-3.
8-3. So you
8
think
and 3.
that they're going to go 8?
When did they
games
have
in
the
a
bye
row?
week?
Right there.
Six.
Right that
That's
week.
the bye week? Okay.
That's
So
the
they're
week,
going to go into the bye week. Yeah, 8-3. All right, cool.
Raiders
Then
and Seahawks. Okay,
Win.
I'll give you that one. You don't got to explain. Chargers at Raiders.
Chargers at Raiders. I think they might lose that. Yeah, they might lose that.
Raiders at the Super Bowl champs, the Rams.
Oh, Rams.
That'll be a home game for Oakland for sure. I mean,
Yeah.
for Vegas.
That might be a win. Yeah, I would say yeah, that's a win.
We got New England Patriots coming to Josh McDaniels' new house.
I think that's a win.
Raiders versus Steelers.
That's a win.
New Year's Day. 49ers.
Win. That's a freaking win. We're winning that shit.
I'm gonna get you off the street.
That's
'cause
gonna
that
be
was a horrible
hey,
take.
no joke. That's gonna be a crazy game. New Year's Day,
It is.
Niners and Raiders in Vegas. I know like tons of Niner fans are already planning to go out there for
Oh,
that
100%.
one. That's like the one they have circled on the calendar.
There's
Can
one more
I-
final game. One more
I
final game.
apologize. Oh, wait. There's one more game?
One more
Loss.
final game.
Okay.
Chiefs
That's a
going
loss.
to Chiefs going to Vegas.
That's a loss. We're gonna lose on our home game.
Call it, Ray.
13-5.
Yeah, that's an
Oh,
L.
shit.
13-5. Now I just have before I know we're cutting it pretty short and all that stuff, but Robbie, I gotta get. Can we do this again? But can you give us
It's 12
the
and 5,
win
not 13 and 5.
You want me to go
12-5.
wins
Hey,
and
can,
losses?
can we
12-5.
get, because
Okay.
I feel like
12-5
as
seems
since you're
legit.
a
All right.
Patriots fan,
12-5.
right? You're a Patriots fan. That rivalry between the Raiders and the New England will always live on forever. But and same with Nick too with the Raiders and the Niners as well. But dude, give me that same. Let me give you that same thing. I'll keep track. You go down the list, and I want to see your scores against Nav. So Nav says there's going to be 13-5.
12 and
What do
5.
you think you're going to be?
12 and 5.
Oh,
12
I'm
and
sorry. 12
They
and 5.
only
I
play
apologize.
17.
12-5. So what do you
Forgive
think it's going to
12
be?
and 5 will get you in the playoffs, I think, if that's the case.
12-5 will definitely
Yeah.
get you in the playoffs for
Absolutely.
sure.
I don't know in our division. But yeah. We can
In the
see.
playoffs, it'll get you in the playoffs. Maybe not win the division, but it'll get you in the playoffs at 12.
Well,
and 5.
I don't know. I don't know about Chiefs and Chiefs.
Well,
and,
you split games with them, so they're not going to probably have and you won every other game besides splitting with your division, basically. So you probably would be right up there with any of them,
I don't know. I feel
unless
like
one of them basically goes undefeated.
12 wins is. I feel like it's not enough in the AFC to be like a guaranteed spot in the playoffs.
I think 12 wins will get you in.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think there was like teams
You
with
had-
like 10
you
wins.
had
in
Well,
lost-
them.
will definitely get you in.
So
100.
10
had a-
wins got you in last year.
Who was the
Nick
first
got
loss
2-7.
before the bye week?
Who's
What?
what?
The loss before the bye week was who?
It was the loss after. I think right.
Oh, no, you had him losing going into the bye week, I think.
No, he had win. He had like a 5-game win streak.
No, he
before.
had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
That's
7,
8.
like a 7-string.
7 or 8, yeah.
Yeah. So Robbie,
who-
what like if you
No,
go
I'm-
off this list, I want to hear your list. I
For-
want to see your wins and losses.
For the Patriots?
No. For the Raiders.
Oh, for the Raiders.
Yeah, for the Raiders.
All right. Well, let's get realistic then. You guys ready? Call it. Let's go.
All right, at Tennessee Titans.
L.
L.
You think they're gonna lose to the
I'm just kidding.
Titans?
I'm just kidding. I'm just
They
kidding.
better not lose.
So we got 1 and 2 now, right?
1 and 2.
Okay, Denver. At Denver.
They're going to Denver?
Yes.
Give me an L.
Okay, give you an L. So 1 and 3. All right. At Kansas City.
At Kansas City. Give me the dub.
The dub. All right. 2 and 3. All right. They got the bye week. They're home against Houston.
Oh, yeah. Easy win.
3 and 3. So we're at 3 and 3. They're going to New Orleans. LASIK Jameis.
They're going into New Orleans?
They're at New Orleans.
They're not going to keep up in that Superdome, man. That's an L.
All right. So we're at 3 and 4. Jacksonville.
Easy win.
All right. 4 and 4. Indy.
Indy. Oh, easy win.
Okay. So that's 4 and 5. Oh, wait. Easy win, you said, right? Sorry.
Easy win.
Oh,
Yeah.
easy win. So
Yeah.
we're at 5 and 4. So now
Right.
they're positive. Now we're going to go. They are at Denver. Mile High.
Wait, I thought the last one was at Denver.
That's what I thought too.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say?
6 and 4. We're at Seattle. 7 and 4 with Seattle. So they're at
Okay.
7 and 4 now. We're going on to December. Run it, Ray.
All right, Chargers.
L.
Okay, so that's 7 and 5.
Mm-hmm.
Rams.
Man, I think Raiders. I think the fans are gonna destroy the Rams fans in that stadium. You know what? Give me the Raiders.
All right, so
It's
now
such a
we're at
big
8
battle.
and 5, correct? 8 and
8
5.
and 5. Yeah.
8 and 5. All right. You're New England Patriots.
Oh,
All right, so we're gonna go 8 and 6. All right, Pittsburgh at Pittsburgh.
Kenny Pickett and the boys gonna take him down. L.
What?
Oh,
8 and 7.
Right now, Mike Tomlin, man, everyone sleeps on Mike Tomlin.
And now for the showdown of the year, probably our Super Bowl for the whole regular season, the San Francisco 49ers.
Niners.
L.
Hell, so 8 and 8.
Niners
So-
are too talented. Niners are too talented.
So they're gonna be 8 and 8.
Wait, one more. We got the Chiefs and the Raiders.
Oh, the Chiefs. Oh, I'm sorry about them.
The Kansas City Chiefs will sit all their players, and they're going to take that win.
So they're gonna be 9 and 8.
Yeah.
So do they make the playoffs, Rob, or no?
I think they slip out of the playoffs.
Wait, I thought there was one more team, right?
No, that's 9 and 8.
Oh, that was. Oh, 9 and 8. Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Woo. 9 and 8.
Damn.
That's what I'm going for the Raiders.
so
We'll come back. We'll come
now I've
back.
had 12 and 5, and Ravi's got 9 and 8.
9 and 8. Yeah.
All right,
Three games.
let's defer it over to you boys. Which one do you think is more realistic?
9 and 8.
I think 9 and 8.
But see, I would have taken Kansas City twice, though. I would have taken Kansas City twice. I think they
They play
split
really good against
Denver.
Kansas City, man.
I
I'm trying
know,
to be as
but-
non-biased as I can. They play really good against Kansas City.
We
I would
always
have
do.
taken Kansas City twice. I think they split with Denver, and
Yeah.
I think I really think they split with the Chargers. I think the way they played in Week 1, I think they split with the Chargers, but everyone else, like the easy teams give them the wins. The harder
Yeah,
teams,
yeah.
I say against the Rams. I think the Rams win that game. I think the Rams win it.
That was so
It's a
tough
tough
for me.
one. That's a hard one, but I
Yeah.
go with the Rams, man.
That one was really tough for me. I had to sit there and really think about it. And I picked the Raiders, right?
Yeah, you did.
The only reason I picked the Raiders, is just because I think the fans in LA are gonna be all in silver and black, baby. I think they're gonna
yeah.
destroy that
We
stadium.
won the last time we were in LA.
Yeah.
Chargers.
Don't sleep on the Jaguars going down to Jacksonville.
You know,
Watch them light it up. There's gonna be an upset somewhere in there,
That's
whether it's
exactly
them
what I was gonna
upsetting or
say.
something. And
Yeah.
dude, freaking Trevor Lawrence was looking like a young Joe Montana for like a bit there. Like holy crap, like he was lighting it up.
you look good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
All right, Ray. That'll do it for today.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for tuning in to 4th and 1 podcast. We'll see you guys next time. Let's go.
Peace.
Peace.